about this one. This is my prom dress. Okay, dare I say capsule closet declutter day. It is finally time for me to declutter my closet, because guess what, when we came back and moved back in, I was so overwhelmed with the amount of clothing that we had after living from 2 suitcases for the past 2 years that I just shoved everything in and tried to make it fit, and it's a tight fit, and kind of forgot, because I know that the mess is still there. I cannot get dressed properly. The seasons have changed. I initially had all of the winter things readily available, but now it is spring/summer. We had temperatures of 30 degrees, so there's lots of like thick jumpers that I don't need to use that I can put somewhere. And I also have those boxes here that have been bothering me very much. Today's video is very exciting because we have Julie, who is also a YouTuber. You can check out her channel. I'll leave a link down below. She is a professional organizer and not a mess like me, and she has agreed to help me by giving me some tips on what I can do to make this wardrobe a bit better. So let's have a look at the wardrobe itself.
Hi, I'm Julie, a professional organizer and YouTuber just like Mia. I'll be popping in throughout her closet declutter video to guide her through the process, and I'll be sharing tips and tricks that you can use at home too.
I am a maximalist. I love, as you can see, sequins, bright colors, prints, more sequins, animal prints, leopard prints. I have fur in a different cupboard where I keep my heavy coats and jackets. This is mostly clothing and not outerwear. And there is another cupboard there.
I can see that you like variety. Paradoxically, when you've got an overcrowded space, it can feel like you've got nothing to wear. It's quite a narrow and deep wardrobe, and those high shelves are not very useful as is. Although storing occasional handbags up there, as you are, is a good idea because they're not used very often and you can sort of see them when they're at the front.
Before we went to Europe, I packed quite a few things in my suitcase, but I also kept some things in the storage, some of which I missed, like this Jill skirt. I've missed it because I do wear those clothes, but I am working at creating a more flexible and more, dare I say, capsule? I can't be the capsule girl, but I am trying to have a more versatile wardrobe with more basics in. Here is the plan. I don't have days to work on this. I have a few hours per day this week to do this, so I cannot take everything out, but I will take everything out. I want to start with the boxes on the side just to see what I'm going to keep, and if I can use those boxes to put items I'm not using that are not in season, put those into the boxes to make space for more things into the wardrobe. I also do have on those top shelves some space to store those boxes, so that would be an idea.
Or because they're not very big, even maybe somewhere else altogether, like under the bed, again in a tub or box, or even like a space bag. Look, in an ideal world, we'd all have these beautiful big closets that we could see everything all at once. But in these smaller ones, we do need to sort of switch out the seasonal stuff, unfortunately. I'm the same with my wardrobe.
My wardrobe is kind of organized. There are sections for everything inside. The plan is to take one category out whenever I have the time.
First things first, you've got to declutter and sort of look at what you've got before we reset the space. So let's do that. And during the process, if there's an item that you neither love nor wear, it should go into a donate pile.
I did my pregnancy photo shoot in this robe and I'm still attached to it. I do find that sometimes I keep things and I know I need to let go, but I'm not there yet. So a lot of times I keep things and then when I'm ready to let go, I do let go. I'm not doing well. Julie, help.
Yeah, sometimes clothes and belongings represent a different version of ourselves. It's good to know that we can cherish that and still let the items go. Doing great. It's fine to have a few things to revisit later. Sometimes your brain needs to process things. As long as the not sure pile is in the minority, you're making progress.
Okay, so we have an empty box. Empty. because some of these things will have to go somewhere else.
Okay, so it's 6 days later, and surprise, surprise, I lost control of the week again. My son got sick, and honestly, I just dropped everything. I couldn't make a single decision about clothes when my brain was fully booked worrying about him. But he is better now, thank goodness, and I'm finally back at it. I'm actually making progress this time. Since I couldn't get into the closet, I decided to try on all of my maybe items throughout the week. And you know, the ones I swear I will wear someday. Yeah, well, turns out putting them on reminded me that this is just not me anymore. Instant clarity, 10 out of 10 recommend. So if you made it this far, first of all, thank you. And if you enjoyed this little chaos meets decluttering moment, please give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow to 500 subscribers. Your support really means the world, and don't worry, part 2 is coming soon.